Marissa, and I'm here again to do a monthly wrap-up in TBR for the next month. So yeah, this month was pretty good for me. I read, I guess, more than I thought I would, but yeah, I read some pretty good books, so let's get started. I have The Truth About Forever by Sarah Desson. This is the first Sarah Desson book that I have ever read, and the one that was the most recommended to me, and I loved it. It was one of those, I don't know if I started it and finished it that day, but I started it and then I got like really into it, and I finished it like at 5 o'clock in the morning that night. Like I just had to know what happened, and they got together. So I just flew through it, which, you know, I do far too often. And after that, I read Pushing the Limits by Katie McGeary, which might be my favorite book of the month, and probably one of my favorites of the year. I've been wanting this book since I first heard about it, but probably before it came out, and I finally did because there was a signing last month from her that I went to, and it was awesome, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Anyways, I actually did read this one day. I picked it up, I don't know, early in the day, and I just read straight through it until like, who knows what time in the morning, just to finish it, because there's not really a good stopping point. I mean, there's ways we can put a bookmark in, like, okay, I'll finish tomorrow. I was like, no, I have to know what happens. I just have to know. There's like a mystery and a romance, so I was just equally like, ugh, can I have it? Can I finish it? Yes, I loved it, and I'm hoping to get the sequel soon, because it was awesome. And then I read a review book on my phone, set up, and that was, you can see it, Just Like Heaven by Clarissa Carlisle. And this one was so-so. I mean, it wasn't awful, but it wasn't amazing either. I could kind of see what was going to happen very early on, and I didn't really, I guess I would say I wouldn't make the choices that the characters made in it, so it kind of just irked me. I was like, well, but no. I believe I gave that one 4 stars, and then I gave, if I didn't say, these 2 were 5 stars, obviously. And then after that, I read Silo by DJ McHale. I read this one for the blog that was up last week or so, and I had a review on that, so you should go check it out, and I gave it 4 stars, and I really enjoyed this one. It was so different from anything that I normally read, and it was just awesome. So yes, you should definitely go and look that up and get it. Then I read this book, The Silence by Kimberly Durding, and this is the last book in the Byfinder series, which kind of hurts my heart because I love this series so much. It's one of my favorites, and I'm sad to see it go. I'm sad to see the characters, and yeah, I'm emotional. But yeah, I give this one 5 stars, of course. And then the last book of the month was kind of unexpected because I flew through it, and I read it for a blog tour as well, and that is Sink or Swim by Jamie Canosa. I hope I pronounced that right. This is a sequel, or kind of is, I guess, companion to Fight or Flight, and I read that one maybe a couple months ago, and I loved it, and this one I loved it too. It's kind of in the same vein, especially in Limits, where it's like teenagers dealing with stuff that they shouldn't have to deal with, and it was just so raw and real and intense and cute, and I loved it. And I gave it 5 stars, and I read it I started and I was like, whoa, I'm already halfway through what is happening, and I just finished it, and it was lovely. I don't know if I said, but I gave it 5 stars. That was the last book I read that month. I read 6, I think. It's pretty good. And then the first book for this month is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. And I know, guys, this has probably been on every 2-week stack that I've had maybe all year. I always put it on there, but I don't put it very high, and then it gets just pushed back, and I don't know why, because it's Maggie Stiefvater. And it's like the only book of hers I haven't read. And I'm obsessed with Maggie Stiefvater, and it just sounds lovely. So I'm actually reading it, guys. I'm a little over, I don't know, halfway, less than 100 pages left. I'm loving it, and I don't know what I waited for. So I'm very excited to read this one, and I'm glad that I don't have to wait as long for the sequel, because it's lovely. Yeah. And I have I Tell You I Love You, But Then I'd Have to Kill You by Amy Carter, and I believe this has probably been on 2 stacks recently. Brought it from a friend, heard amazing things about this series, so I'm finally gonna read it, because I'll be in trouble if I see her and I haven't read it yet. So, and then I read a book, which should probably happen, and that will be Rewrite Redemption by J.H. Walker. I started this one, and then I remember that I had to read Sink or Swim for the blog tour, so I stopped it. But it was pretty cool. I mean, it's like time travel, which is awesome. Come on. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. And then I have If I Should Die by Amy Palm, which is on my TV side last month. I didn't get around to reading it. And I'm just, guys, the series is about to be over and I'm sad. Except for it. And then I have Nantucket Blue by Layla Howland. The author is going to Austin Tea Mug Festival in September, and I've been wanting this book forever, and so I'm gonna read it. It should be nice. End of the summery read, and then I'll have read it when I meet her, hopefully. So yeah. And then I have The Collector by Victoria Scott. This author is also going to Austin Tea Mug Festival, but that's not really the main reason I'm reading it. I've been wanting to read it for a while. I was only interested when it came out, but I mean, I'm sure you have, and everyone else has heard so many things about it. And everyone raves about it or raves about it, and I'm excited to see what my take on it is. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna read it. And then I have kind of a random one. Oh, whatever. Origin by Jessica Corey. I've had this book for a very long time, and which is crazy because I wanted to read it since like before it came out, when I first heard about it. And it just looks so different and cool, and the cover is gorgeous, and the author is so nice, and I want to read it. And I probably will read a review book before that, because that's what normally happens, and that'll be Sophia Within by Jordana Lizama. Don't really know much about this one, but the cover is cool, so I'm excited to get to that one. And hopefully I'll get to more review books, but you never know. And last but not least, I have Uptrying by Anna Banks, which is kind of another random one. I was just thinking I have decided on how much I wanted to read Uptrying and get back into the world. So it was I was on a stack somewhere in my room, and I was like, okay, I'm going to read it this month. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully. It's last. I might not be able to get to it, but it's pretty short. So I should be able to read it very fast, and I'm excited to get back to the world. So yeah, that's it for this video and for this month. Go away. Notifications. And again, but yeah, I'm excited. So you should keep in touch. You should go to my Goodreads, and it will probably have reviews of these when I read them or what I thought of them. So you should go check that out and tell me if you've read any of these books, or if you want to, and what you thought. So, thanks for watching. Bye.